All right, let's talk defense. If you've ever played Ultimate Frisbee, you know defense can just feel like total chaos, right? But elite teams, they seem to operate on a whole other level. Today, we're going to deconstruct that chaos. We're diving into a kind of secret philosophy that turns good defenders into absolutely great ones. And it all starts with a single, fundamental question.
So let's get right into it. This question is straight from the r/ultimate community, and man, it's a situation we've all been in and we all dread. The disc is on the goal line. The offense clears out, leaving their stud receiver one-on-one against your defender. It's high stakes, the game's on the line, so what do? What's the secret?
Well, here's the thing. The answer isn't some magic shutdown move or a fancy new drill. The best teams will tell you it's actually about a total shift in how you even think about playing D. That one individual goal you probably have in your head, yeah, that's probably the very thing holding your whole team back.
Which brings us to our first section. Before we can even touch the how of defending that end zone play, we need to completely tear down and redefine why we're playing defense in the first place.
And this slide right here, this shows the disconnect perfectly. On the left, that's what most of us are thinking. Stay close. Don't let my guy score. It's all about me, me, me. But the real goal, the elite mindset, it's way bigger. It's team-focused. Your one and only job is to maximize the probability that the opposing team turns the disc over. It's not about preventing one score. It's about generating enough turnovers to win the whole game.
And I love this quote because it's so brilliantly counterintuitive. Think about it. The goal isn't to be pretty close on every throw. I mean, a catch is a catch, whether you're one step away or 10. Being almost there gets you nothing. The real goal is to put yourself in a position to be perfectly placed for a block some of the time, even if it means you have to take risks and give up more space on other plays. It's a strategic gamble for a much, much bigger payoff.
Okay, so if that's the goal, how do we actually get there? Well, it all starts with the most fundamental tool in your entire defensive toolkit, positioning. Get this right, and everything else follows.
This brings us to a really key concept called orbiting. This isn't just mindlessly chasing your player around the field. It's a constant, fluid adjustment of your position. You have to always know three things. Where are you? Where's your player? And most critically, where's the disc? The answers to those three questions should dictate every single move you make.
You can actually simplify this whole process into a mental checklist that you should be running constantly. I like to think of it as triangulating. Number 1, find the disc. Number 2, find your player. Number 3, based on those 2 points, find the single best spot for you to stand to deny what the offense wants the most. You should be asking yourself this, literally every single second.
And this leads to a non-negotiable golden rule that came up over and over again. If you can't see both the thrower with the disc and the person you are guarding, you're flying blind. You have no information. Turning your back to face guard your person might feel safe in the moment, but a good offense will see that and exploit your lack of awareness every single time.
Okay, so we've got the physical positioning down, but elite defense, that's just as much a mental game. And this is about making the big leap from just reacting to the offense to proactively controlling what they can and can't do. This is where it gets fun.
This quote right here gets to the absolute heart of it. If you're only ever just responding to your player's cuts, you're always going to be a step behind. The offense is dictating the terms. They're playing their game. The goal is to flip that script completely.
So how do you do that? Well, one key technique is something called micro-poaching. The best analogy is a stunt and recover in basketball. You're not actually leaving your player to try and get a block somewhere else. You're just taking 1 or 2 aggressive steps into a dangerous lane to plant a tiny seed of doubt in the thrower's mind before you snap back to your person. That hesitation you create, that's what causes turnovers. And really, this all boils down to what some people call the threat equalization principle. Basically, if the throw to your player looks completely impossible, but the throw to their teammate looks wide open, you're in the wrong spot. You've overcommitted. The perfect defensive position is one where the thrower looks at all their options and just thinks, none of these look good.
Okay, theory time is over. We've got the philosophy, we've got the tools. Now let's apply all this to those tough, real-world, high-stakes plays that got us started in the first place.
Let's bring it all the way back home to that first question. The offense has set up that dreaded isolation play for their star receiver right in the end zone. How do we stop them using this new mindset?
First things first, you have to realize it is not a one-on-one battle. It's a team problem. It always starts with the mark doing their job and taking away at least half the field.
From there, your positioning is key. Get between your player and where they most want to score. But most importantly, use your teammates. The best answer is often just use more than one defender. Your goal isn't to stop the throw cold, it's to force a tough, floaty, low-percentage pass to the back corner that gives your whole team a chance to make a play.
Okay, now for another nightmare scenario, the broken force. The offense gets the disc to the wrong side of the field, the side you were trying to prevent them from throwing to. And what usually happens next? Pure chaos. So how does a disciplined, elite defense react?
The absolute worst thing you can do is panic and have everyone try to switch the force on the fly. That's a recipe for disaster. Instead, you stay calm. The mark adjusts to take away the next easy throw, and what does everyone else do? They orbit. Immediately. They find their new optimal position. Your goal here isn't to get a block right away. It's damage control. Stop the bleeding, prevent any more easy yards, and patiently pressure the offense to swing the disc back to the side you want to defend.
And that brings us to the final, and honestly, the most important piece of this whole puzzle. From the one goal to defending a broken force, you've probably noticed a theme. None of this works if you're out there thinking like an individual.
This line right here says it all. You can have the perfect philosophy, you can have the best athletes in the world, but without constant, clear communication, your defense will absolutely fall apart. It is, without a doubt, the single most underdeveloped skill in the entire sport.
And look, it doesn't have to be complicated. The beauty of this is its simplicity. Just hearing a teammate yell your name and tell you they're in a help position, it builds trust, it builds awareness, it lets that defender on the isolated player take one of those smart, calculated risks we talked about because they know someone has their back. Communication is the glue that holds this whole philosophy together.
And this quote just perfectly captures the end goal. This is what it looks like when a defense is truly humming. The lines start to blur. Players aren't just blindly guarding their assigned person anymore. No, they're defending dangerous spaces, they're communicating switches, and they're moving like one fluid unit. They're defending the entire offense, not just 7 individuals.
So, we'll leave you with this challenge. The next time you step on the line to play defense, stop asking yourself, how do I stay close to my person? It's the wrong question. Instead, look at the whole field and ask yourself something much better. What does the offense want most right now, and what can we do to take it away? The answer to that question? Well, that's the secret to elite defense.